I want to thank the Interagency Council on Homelessness, all the staff here from HHS, Dr. Kroll, the county executive, my colleagues, Amanda and your great team, all the providers who are here. You're doing wonderful work. No one makes a plan to be homeless. I'm reminded just last night I went to pick up food, and a young woman holding maybe a 18-month-old walked up to me and said, "Can you help me get something to eat?" And I said, "Sure. Do you want to eat here?" We were in a place with multiple restaurants, and she picked the seafood restaurant. I said, "Good choice." And I said, "Go in, order what you want. I'm going to pick up my food, and I'll come in and pay for it." And so she said, "Thank you." She walked in. I ordered my food. I met someone else that I know, talked to them for a second. I walked in, and I came in, and the bill was $100. And I said, "Okay, well, you got good taste." I said, "How many are you trying to feed?" She said, "Well, I have 4 children in the car and my husband. And we're living out of our car. So I want to make sure they get a good meal tonight." And I said, "Okay, that makes sense." And so I said, "I'm going to pay for it." But I said, "I want to know why you're in that situation and how we can help her, how we can help your family." She started to explain many of the things you've heard today. Parent got sick, lost a job, all the things that can happen to slide you into homelessness. Her outfit was a little disheveled. She said, "I can work." She said, "I can cook and I can eat, but when I go to the interviews, I think people don't look at me because I'm not dressed well." All the things that our provider community knows happen. You slide into it just like that. And I get emotional because I looked at her and she was in that moment, and I know you all know this, where she still had hope in what was possible. She still wanted to get a job, but she was dealing with the circumstance of the moment and trying to feed her kids. Last night, I'm so proud to work in a county that cares about every person that's dealing with that. Not every place does. I'm proud to work with my colleagues who care about that. I'm proud to work with County Executive Dr. Kroll in our community who care. And we are going to not stop until we prevent those types of situations that lead to the list of 60. We know the connection of health, food, work that lead to these outcomes, that lead to premature death. Larry Duncan, who's on this, the third, whose family I knew out of Rockville, who died at 49, went to Quince Orchard High School. It leads to premature death, and it's avoidable, and we can prevent it. And in this county, we've done a lot of work. We have more to do. So I appreciate everyone. I just joked with Sydney I wasn't going to get emotional, and then, of course, I come up here and get emotional. But I really appreciate it's urgent work. I thank you, and I commit that we will not let what you do in vain. We're going to support you. We're going to make sure that all of our residents have the support they need. And so that list is smaller and smaller and smaller each year. Thank you very much.